Let's talk about football season here, and maybe before the upcoming portion of your schedule. How about the last few months? Let's ignore for just a second sort of the change in circumstances with Sooner football and the Big 12 and the SEC, but more just, you personally, when you're in the off season still, but creeping toward getting ready to start a full season. What are some of the things that you like to do to stay organized, to stay prepared? Places you like to read up on things, or conversations with certain people you like to have to kind of help you get ready to go and be at your best.
I do football, men's basketball, and baseball at OU. So that's a long, fun grind, though. And by the time June rolls around, or whenever baseball season comes to an end, you're definitely look forward to a little bit of R&R. And I think there are a lot of broadcasters out there who can relate, college broadcasters especially. You look forward to the time off, and then the countdown starts for football season. And at first you kind of fight it a little bit. You're like, I'm not ready. I'm not sure I'm ready to jump back into the grind and say goodbye to my family and everything. But eventually, and usually for me, it happens around the 1st of August, the excitement is just too overwhelming, and you jump in. I'm fortunate in a preparation standpoint that I have a radio show that I do on a daily basis here locally in Norman and Oklahoma City and across the state. And that kind of by its nature keeps you plugged in. You have to know the news of the day, and we're able to interview coaches and sometimes players throughout even the off season. And so it prevents completely going into the hibernation for 2 or 3 months. So that keeps me plugged in. I'm sure like so many out there, I'm a pretty avid, maybe addicted consumer of websites, social media, all the news you can possibly gather, and that picks up as the football season comes along. But our athletic director here, Joe Castiglione, is a good friend of mine, and we're able to chat frequently, and several of the coaches as well. And so there's just a lot of different ways to stay on top of things. I don't know that I feel like in this role it's my job to break stories necessarily. I just need to know by next Saturday, I need to have my act together, and that spotter board needs to be squared away, and I need to know what I'm talking about. I don't need to know necessarily every nook and cranny of what's going on in the OU football program, but it is exciting, certainly this time of year, because everybody's undefeated. Everybody feels like they got a national championship team, and the anticipation of going to the starting line is, you feel giddy.